DC has half a dozen new movies and TV show appearances planned out for different versions of Superman in the next few years. The Man of Steel has largely been underutilized on the big screen over the last few years, although there's been plenty of drama surrounding the character with Henry Cavill's time in the DCU coming to an end. The Arrowverse is nearing its end after 11 years on the air, as the final show remaining from the franchise is Superman and Lois featuring Tyler Hoechlin and Elizabeth Tulloch's Clark Kent, and Lois Lane. Originally spinning off from Melissa Benoist's Supergirl series, this series now moves into its fourth season as James Gunn confirmed that there will be another season or two to be produced and said, "It's a show everybody likes, so it's gonna keep going for a little bit." The animated Tomorrowverse world will see its 10th film with Justice League, War World getting a home release this summer. Darren Criss provides the voice of Clark Kent alongside Jensen Ackles' Batman and Stan Akatic's Wonder Woman, who are then transported to War World and thrown into gladiator-style combat. There are also a number of other appearances lined up for major DC stars within this animated epic. The Boys' Jack Quaid will take on the challenge of voicing Clark Kent in a new animated series entitled My Adventures with Superman, with the first of 2 seasons confirmed to debut on Adult Swim this year. This will be an anime-inspired take on the Man of Steel as he interacts with both Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen while protecting Metropolis. My Adventures with Superman is set to arrive later this summer, and it will air on Toonami and Adult Swim when its official release date is confirmed. Superman Legacy will serve as the very first movie of the DCU's Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters slate, delivering a brand new take on the Man of Steel under James Gunn's reign at DC Studios. Early plot details for this new reboot tease the hero's path to reconcile his Kryptonian heritage with his upbringing on Earth, embodying truth, justice, and the American way in his big screen comeback. And with production reportedly starting in early 2024 ahead of the movie's July 11, 2025 release date, Superman Legacy looks to start the DCU off on the right page following Henry Cavill's celebrated portrayal of the Kryptonian hero. Before Gunn and Safran took over the DCU, comic writer Ta-Nehisi Coates was hard at work on a movie centered on a black Superman, which would be set a century in the past to give some history to Krypton. This will give the DCU a black leading actor as Superman for the first time, something that Warner Bros. Has wanted to see for some time. Gunn also recently confirmed that this Black Superman movie is still on the table for development as an Elseworlds movie, although there is no timetable on when it would be cast or produced as part of this new slate. Following his time as Eric Killmonger in the MCU, Michael B. Jordan looks set to take on a new role in the DCU by producing a Superman movie centered on Valzad. Warner Bros. Hired Darnell Metayer and Josh Peters to write this unique solo movie, which will bring a Superman other than Kal-El to the forefront for the first time. While Jordan has actually been rumored to play the role of Valzad himself, he and his team have shut down those rumors in recent months, not giving any insight into who will be the first Black Superman on screen. It's also been reported that this will be a limited series for HBO Max, but with the landscape of the DCU changing constantly, there are no signs pointing to when it will go further into development or when it will debut.